Hello, everybody. Welcome to The Table, a podcast made specifically for people who eat food. This is Shannon. I am here with my best friend and co-host, Katelynn. Say hi.
Hello. Stellar intro. That was great.
Thank you. I have been preparing all day for this.
I'm sure. We have a guest today.
We have a guest today.
Would the guest like to say hi?
Hey guys, how you doing?
This is Noah. This is my boyfriend of 7 years. He is the only person I cook with at this point to make this intro food related. His favorite food is bacon. That's how I'm going to introduce him. He makes knives for fun, and he plays video games. This is Noah.
Yeah, it's pretty based. Not gonna lie. So Shannon, I did hear you saying something about a relevant egg story.
There is, in fact, a relevant egg story. So last week, we picked icons for us to use so we can sort of highlight who is talking in the video if you're watching this in a video form. Mm-hmm. And I chose an egg because I'm like, oh my god, I have an egg story that I can't wait to tell. And then it just never came up. So thank you for bringing it up. Because I have a fun egg story. So I was making cookies the other day, right? Of the molasses variety.
Ooh.
And it calls for 2 eggs. So I was also listening to music and jamming out. So I was doing my thing, dancing, and then I crack 1 egg, do that, walk away for a second. I come back and I look, and there's 2 yolks in the bowl.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Okay.
Did I just crack 2 eggs? Or did I crack 1 and it's a double yolk? So I took a chance and I cracked the second egg. And then looking in the bowl, it was 1 massive yolk and then 2 little baby yolks. So one of the eggs had 2 in it, and I've never seen that before.
Oh, yeah? You had twins.
I had twins. I wish I had taken a picture of it. But
yeah.
I hear a lot of people talk about that. I've also never seen it in real life.
Yeah, I have seen it in real life. I've also seen the double-shelled egg, and that is a rare one. When you it's like a giant egg, and you crack it, and a smaller regular egg comes out of it.
Wait, what?
No, yeah. Wait, hold on. No, I don't believe you.
You don't? No, I swear.
No,
okay, so
what?
My uncle has had chickens for a long time, and I realized that Noah, your friend, has chickens as well, or has had chickens in the past. Basically, sometimes the egg is not laid, and the egg gets re-shelled in the chicken. And I can only imagine what an experience it is for that chicken to lay that egg that is twice the size of a regular egg. But it is so funny when you crack an egg and there's a smaller egg in it.
It looks like a normal size egg when you hold it?
It's a little bigger than a regular egg if you have the double shell, but the egg inside is smaller than a regular egg, so it's kind of puny. But you get 2 yolks because there's a little bit of yolk inside the larger shell as well as inside the smaller shell.
So it's like the egg is like a tease, kind of that kind of sucks. You think you're just whoa, big egg, and you crack it open and you actually get an egg that's smaller than normal.
Yeah, you go from getting an egg the size of an onion to an egg the size of a shallot.
It's pretty freaking. That sucks. That just sucks.
It's crazy. There are also triple yolks eggs you can get. Some chickens are wild, and some types of chickens are more likely to create those eggs.
Really?
Yeah. It's very weird. Chickens are wild, but
Who's the guy who bred chickens for multi-yolk?
I don't know if they were particularly bred for that, but it could just be a type of chicken that's more likely to have twin yolks.
I like the term multi-yolk, though. That's really that's a good selling point. We got them multi-yolk eggs.
These ones are higher in protein, but twice as much cholesterol.
Hey.
Now that I'm thinking about it, have they hatched those? Do you get 2 chickens? How's that work?
I would assume one absorbs the other, kind of what's the thing? It's like when you have a twin, but you just reabsorb them because their mass is smaller.
Yeah, that's super related. But yeah.
Well,
yeah,
no, I mean, it's
that can happen to
there's...
people too, for sure.
That is freaking wild.
Wow.
It took us all of 6 minutes to stop talking about food and talk about babies.
Well, if you're a cannibal, we're still on track.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You want to tell us about that?
No.
No comments over there, I see.
No comment.
Very suspicious, very sus.
Oh my god. Anyway. Yeah, chicken eggs are wild. I'm sorry you didn't get a picture of that, but I do hope it happens to you again.
I hope so too. It was very exciting. And I was just home by myself too, so I was just excited. And no one was around to share in the excitement.
Picture didn't happen.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a time I was walking around my college campus, and it was a fall day, and it was nice and breezy, so leaves were falling everywhere. And I reached out and, like, ninja grabbed one, and I actually caught it. And I was like, walking to class with no one. No one saw me do it, so I was just holding this leaf, like, oh my god, I have spider senses now. Like, I was so excited, and I just had to be quiet about it.
I very often experience the flip side of that, where I do something incredibly embarrassing or dumb, but thankfully no one is around to experience it. But also, I have to just wallow there in whatever the heck that I did, and no one can make me feel better about it. Like, I have fallen face first out of one of the buildings of my college that had, like, marble steps. And I fell forward off of, like, 6 steps, and my bag flipped over my head.
Oh no.
And it was so stupid, but nobody saw it. This was junior year. I was wearing, like, flat shoes, which I wear most of the time at this point. And I fell forward because I slipped. But, like, having somebody watch you do something embarrassing sometimes is as bad as no one being around. Because then you just have to get up, and now you're soaking wet, and you're probably bloody if you fell like I did. I skinned my knee. And no one is like, oh my god, are you okay? It's like, now I just have to sit there and just like, I did that. I hope there's no cameras. It was so bad.
Alternatively, just think of it as you made a security guard's day somewhere in some camera room.
You're probably right. Man, that's so funny.
Yeah, there's like hidden footage of that somewhere out there in the world. Some guy just
Probably
like, pops that in every now and again. It's just like,
Noah, you know the building where my show was in?
Yeah.
That was the building. Those steps right there. Those are the ones I fell down.
I gotcha.
Is it a lot of steps?
No, it's like 5 or 6, like just from like the patio area. Yeah, just enough for you to like fall forward off of it. It wasn't great, but it was so funny. Funny enough that I told everyone about it, so it was not a secret for very long. Because everyone was asking me why I was soaking wet when I had an umbrella on me. So.
Oh, it was raining too. Oh, geez.
Oh, that's why I fell off the steps. Yeah, they were slippery.
Gotcha.
It was so bad. My knee hurt so bad for days. Because I saved my face, but I did not save my knees. I landed right on my knees and my hands.
Better than the face, though.
Yeah, the bag flipping over my head was the most humiliating part. Like, my bag had to just take me down further. Betrayed me. I didn't have a backpack after that. I had a shoulder bag for the next year, so it couldn't betray me again.
You just exiled it. You're like, you're done.
Oh, yeah.
No more for you.
The bottom ripped. Like, it meant nothing to me, and now I still have it, and mice have eaten through it, so. Yeah, and the zippers are broken. I really don't. That bag needs to go.
I was gonna say, why do you still have it?
It's a great question, because I got rid of a bunch of bags, because I used to be, like, a bag hoarder as, like, a kid. I loved getting, like, bags and, like, luggage and stuff for a kid who never traveled. And I got rid of them all, like, purged them, and it's my only backpack I have left now, which I think is the only reason why I've decided to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's that. It was a good time. I'm happy you ninja grabbed a leaf, though. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Now Noah and me and whoever hears this can now share in your victory.
I love it.
So what are we doing today, Shannon? You've devised a plan for us today.
I have devised a plan. So, as the honorary third wheel of this podcast, I figured I would take advantage of a couple that's here on the show with us today.
There is
and play a little game that I'm going to call Eat Your Words.
That's a great name.
Thank you. I thought of it 2 minutes before we started this, so pretty exciting. But basically, there's not much of a scoring system or any system to this. I'm just going to ask you some fun questions and see how well you know each other's food preferences, and see if we can get some fun food-related stories out of you guys. How does it sound?
Easy.
Awesome. I hope this is entertaining. It might end up being really embarrassing for me. He remembers far more than I do.
It's okay. We're about to find out.
Okay. I'm in. Is this like newlywed style or just kind of like trivia style?
It's a little bit of both.
Okay, cool.
So we'll start off relatively easy.
Okay.
So this one is for Katelynn.
Oh, jeez.
What is Noah's favorite food?
Oh, I opened the podcast with this. It's bacon. I'm pretty sure it's bacon.
Can't pass that one.
Great.
Common favorite amongst fellas.
Fellas. Are you asking us both each question?
Yes. So now,
Okay.
Noah, what is Katelynn's favorite food?
Oh God, it changes with the wind.
I have given more than one answer to many things, just so to preface this. There are multiple correct answers for me for a couple things because I changed my mind and we've been together a while, so.
Yeah, I also have no answers, so you guys are going to have to confirm or deny.
We really should have given you answers, but we wanted to go into the questions blind, so I guess we really couldn't have.
I mean, I'll throw it out there as you have it every week, orange chicken.
I mean, yes, it's not my favorite food, but it is one of my favorite dishes, so I won't say he's wrong, but...
All right, hold on. Chicken gnocchi soup, then.
Oh God, he's very good, but he's dancing around it.
Oh my God! Oh, all right. What is it?
Shannon, what's your guess? Oh my God, podcast
Sushi.
idea. Who knows me better in the future? We're doing that.
Oh.
And yes,
That
you're
would be
correct.
fun.
It is sushi.
It's sushi.
It's
Really?
sushi. I love
I know
sushi.
you like it, but like I didn't think that was number one.
It's number one, but I don't have it often because it's far more expensive than orange chicken and soup.
Yeah, okay.
It's like a $30 to $50 like thing to get sushi.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah, those were strong second guesses, though.
Oh yeah, like his answers were not at all ignorant or ill-informed. They were great answers. It just wasn't like number one spot.
Fair enough.
Alrighty, back to Katelynn.
All right.
Where is your favorite spot to go out to eat now, if you're going to go out to eat together?
Oh, so this is just a me question.
Just a you question.
I would probably say it's Buffalo Wild Wings as of right now. It has been Texas Roadhouse for a long time, and it's like that's a very close second, but I'll say B-dubs.
That's good. I don't
That's
know if
very
you want
good.
to jump in here, Noah, if you...
No, yeah. I mean, for me, it's the same. So
I'm glad we agree. Imagine him just being like, it turns out I hate Buffalo Wild Wings, and I haven't had the guts to tell you.
yeah. I'm sorry. I need to go to I need to drive into Boston every week for a fucking $300 meal.
For those experimental things that Tyler was talking about yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
I've actually been a vegetarian for 7 years, and been eating wings to make you feel better.
Oh my God, I would feel so bad. We have chicken like daily.
It's so good.
As long as you don't say IHOP, I'm okay with pretty much any answer he gave.
All right, let me preface this. The only reason I like IHOP is because you could just show up and they have breakfast. You know what I mean? Any hour, like all day, 24 hours. You can go at 2 a.m. It's pretty freaking banger. It's like I share the same opinion with IHOP that I do with Little Caesars. So like
It's
IHOP
hot and it's
you go
ready.
exactly. Like IHOP, you go there any time of the day, any goddamn time of the day, and you just get breakfast. You want breakfast? You get breakfast. It's at IHOP. It may not be the greatest breakfast, but it's breakfast, and you didn't have to cook it. Little Caesars, you go. Is it good? Debatable, but it's hot and it's ready for $6.99. You can't beat that. I know it's shamed. Because, ooh, Little Caesars is so bad, though. But it's just like, it's hot and it's ready.
Wait, okay, this is going to turn into a debate, which I think was kind of the point of most of this. But can I point out, the last time we went to IHOP, I got strawberry French toast, and it came spicy.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
They put like, cayenne on it. Yeah, like paprika instead of cinnamon.
Yes, they mixed up their things. And I'm not gonna lie, I swapped with it. It was actually kind of banger.
He took my plate. We didn't tell them.
My throat was hurting because there was so much. I mean, you know how much cinnamon you throw on French toast. You freaking toss it, you know. But like, I think these guys, they switched either their cayenne or their paprika. One of those peppers. And
wait, say that pepper again. The first one.
Sorry, cayenne.
Okay, cyan's a color.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, I know.
I'm not a stickler about the pronunciation of most things, but I will not accept cyan as the pepper.
Right. Cayenne pepper.
Thank you.
They threw one of those in there, and it looked really, really good. But you take a bite, and it's like, wow, this is good. But then you swallow it, and it was like, my throat hurts.
It was so bad.
Because it was combined with hot syrup and the heat from the freaking the actual
French toast.
Right.
And I was so mad.
From the strawberries too.
Mm-hmm. I have never been mad enough in a restaurant to actually say something to the waiter for the most part. I usually don't say anything at all. And Noah took it, so the problem was solved. But there have been times, like, this is not the first time that's happened to us. We went to get coffee once at a little, like, egg roll cafe. They put salt in his coffee instead of sugar.
And I'll tell you something about that.
The whole sugar container was full of salt.
I went back in there. And I said, "Guy, you put salt in my coffee."
He was very polite about it.
And he looks at me and he goes, "Salt, huh?" And I'm like, "Yes, look at your container." And he's like, "Okay." And him and the two girls, they look at it and they're like, "Oh my God, we put salt in it. We'll make
they didn't believe us."
And I was like, "You dirty, dirty person, you." Like, you really thought I was trying to, like, why the hell would I con you out of a second coffee that I literally threw it away?
Not to mention the coffees there are like $1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like,
and
dude, you're not losing anything.
Scheme, like, if you were trying to cheat him out of a coffee, who goes in and goes, yeah, salt?
That's what oh, wait a minute. Was it? Oh, yeah, no, it was a coffee. Yeah, never mind.
It was absolutely coffee, because I had the tea, and the tea was fine.
Yes, you had the tea.
Yeah, but mine was like a liquid sweetener, which is why mine was fine.
Right. Yeah, but Shannon, like you said, what kind of scheme could I what kind of pyramid scheme could I possibly be running? I'm just like, yes, if I get another coffee, I now have another coffee, and you have lost.
Not to mention that we gave them the coffee. Like, we weren't trying to keep both. But they were nice about it once they realized we weren't lying, but it was kind of weird to be like, what are you playing at? Like, of all things, if we were trying to, like, get another coffee, we would have thought of something that wasn't you put salt in it.
Yeah, what do you think? This is a prank video on YouTube? Like, I just want a coffee.
And it was like, what, 2 p.m.? Like, it wasn't even, like, busy.
I think it was like 4.
Was it? Yeah, close to dinner time, maybe?
It was like 4 o'clock, because we got egg rolls. We got the egg rolls, and I was just like, I'll order a coffee. Why not? I need to stay awake. And it's just, that guy, he didn't believe me. I can't believe it. He's like, dude, why would I lie?
Yeah.
I don't know you.
That place is still great, though.
Yeah.
Good food.
It is. I do very much enjoy it.
Yeah. I forgot you've been there.
Yeah.
We should go together. I think we almost went once, but we didn't go I think because someone was with us with allergies. That's why we didn't go there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's a great place. They also have just great, like fried rice.
Yeah,
too.
that's what I get. I get the fried rice. It's more. I just think it's more like bang for your buck because the egg rolls are kind of pricey if you eat more than 2.
They're so good.
They are very good. They're more than worth it. Crab Ringo ones are the best for sure. But yeah. Anyway, IHOP with how long it takes them to cook a pancake and the prices that they have for a pancake, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Like, they're pricey for a breakfast place. You know what else is cheap for breakfast? McDonald's. They serve that all day. We can go do that.
For
sure. However, I do love going out to get breakfast. I love making breakfast, but my breakfast is such a good meal to, like, just go out in the morning and just enjoy a Sunday morning breakfast at your breakfast place. It's nice. I don't like IHOP for dinner. I'll do it because, like, I get what I want sometimes. Noah gets what he wants sometimes. It's fine, but I don't prefer it.
Not a breakfast for dinner kind of person.
I am a breakfast for dinner kind of person. Oh, you're not?
Oh, I am. I wanted to clarify
I was gonna say.
I was gonna say, who isn't?
I am absolutely a breakfast 3 meals a day if it weren't completely unhealthy to do so. Well, I mean, unless you do it right. But I don't like IHOP. But I love making breakfast for dinner. Like, family breakfast dinner is so much fun.
Gotcha. I agree.
But there's that. That was more of a tangent than I expected that question to be. And the question wasn't even about IHOP.
Yeah, it was about your favorite spot, and then we still have the rail
into your least favorite.
Yeah, that was pretty fast.
Wow. All right, well, next question for Noah. Where was the first place that you guys ever went out to eat?
Oh, God.
Ooh,
Oh, God, no.
Oh, no.
I have an answer, but I'm like, well, you're first, so.
I have too many guesses. I don't know what counts and what doesn't.
Damn.
I want to say...
I knew she would ask this, too, and I didn't know.
I want to say it's, I'm just going to throw out Texas Roadhouse.
Possibly.
I don't know.
I'm going to give a stupid answer, and you'll see why it's stupid.
Does
the
Roller
first place
count?
The first place we got food together was Roller Kingdom.
Yeah, okay, alright, I wasn't sure if that counted.
Well, first place together as a couple, for sure. Because we never had, like, a first date. We don't remember what our first date was. We just kind of got together after being, like, sort of friends for a year, and then we just started doing stuff at some point.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But Roller Kingdom is what we consider our first date, quote unquote, because it's the earliest we can remember.
Yeah, a really bad Roller Kingdom pizza.
Yeah, or like popcorn, maybe like a soggy cookie. And yes, we're making fun of Roller Kingdom. We have 2 friends who work there get wrecked.
Wrecked, Roller Kingdom.
One of them was there that day, and he tried to skate under us, and we all ate it, which is very funny.
Oh yeah, he took us down for, like, no reason. It was like,
he was trying to be funny and skate underneath our hands, because we were holding hands, because Noah was learning how to skate that day. Mm-hmm. And it was very, like, romance movie corny, which is very funny. But yeah, Nathan decided to skate underneath our hands, and he succeeded 3 times, and then the 4th time, he took all 3 of us down. And the ref came over laughing, because Nathan had worked there at the time.
That's so funny.
We were fine, though. But it was a good icebreaker to, like, Noah and me, like, doing things that weren't, like, hanging out with our group of friends.
Yeah, that's a fun first date spot. It definitely does have that romantic comedy sort of meet cute feel to it.
Mm. Yeah. Shannon, have you ever had, like, a restaurant date before?
Yeah.
Yeah? Where was that?
Yeah, I think I've had a few. I'm trying to remember if there was anywhere that was super significant. Definitely have a lot of memories there's this place at my college that was sort of like it wasn't the main dining hall, it was like a pseudo restaurant underneath it.
We had those too.
Yeah, and I definitely had a few meals with people there where we were like friends, but then we're like, is this a date? We're gonna just call it a date, but still do the same thing we've done every other time we've been at this establishment.
Gotcha.
A little questionable hangout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The what are we date?
The what are we? I've been on a number of those.
Yeah. Cool.
But it's all
good.
Yeah. Fun stuff. So, do both of you drink coffee?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're both going to get the same question for this one, so it's up to you who wants to answer first. What is the other person's coffee order?
Oh, yeah, all right. Are we saying like a Dunkin' Donuts order or like something that they make in their house?
Do a standard order. If I make it in my house, it's not really an order, is it?
Okay, all right. So Katelyn's is a caramel iced coffee, medium, 3 cream, 3 sugar.
Yes. Also known as a regular, but yes. He actually got more specific.
Yeah.
So his is a iced caramel mocha. No, sorry. Iced mocha coffee.
Thank you.
Sorry. Usually medium. It used to be extra extra, but now it's regular cream and sugar like me. She just gets the mocha. I'm going to ask you a follow-up question, Noah. What's the single best coffee I've ever had? Hint, I had it recently.
That you've ever had?
Yeah.
Did we go somewhere? Is this a trick question?
I wasn't with you.
Oh. Ah, crap.
I know, rare, right?
Did you make a big deal of it? Because I don't remember this.
I did the day of.
Oh.
Oh, he doesn't remember. That's okay. It was a breakfast place in Wilton, New Hampshire. I had a vanilla latte,
you never said anything about the coffee.
I would kill a man for another one of those coffees.
I'm right here. Bring it on.
I wouldn't kill you.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
As long as it's not me, it's cool.
Yeah.
Well, you're not a man.
Well, a man being
unless you are,
a person.
You can be whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We know each other's coffee. That's good to know that you can order my coffee. I'm not super picky, though.
Yeah, those were quick answers, too. Like, quick and specific. I'm very impressed.
We have, the grand scheme of coffee orders, they're rather simple.
Now, if you watch her make a coffee, that's a different story, because it's half a cup of coffee.
Don't do this to me.
Oh, I'm doing it to you. Half a cup of coffee with a couple like Splendas or what are the ones you use? The green ones.
Yeah, the Truvias or whatever.
The Truvias, yeah. And then the rest is creamer. Like, dump it in.
Hey, for context, in my home, I have light creamer. When I go to like a breakfast place, like if we go to our breakfast in the morning, I add a lot of creamer because it's a big coffee. But when I make it at home, it's less creamer. There is creamer. There's not as much as there used to be. I'm getting better.
Getting better.
Also, iced coffee, I put less cream and sugar in than I do hot coffee.
All right.
Interesting.
Let me defend myself, please. I like cream,
yeah,
okay? French vanilla coffee creamer is really good.
Podcast.
Okay.
All right. Good stuff. Let's see what's next on the list here. All right, Katelynn, what is Noah's favorite food-oriented movie?
Food-oriented movie.
Hogs of Judgment are turning.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on.
Food-oriented?
You should have got it. Yeah, just it's a food movie.
I know a lot of movies you really like, but which ones are like primarily food-oriented? Oh, God. I mean, my cheaty answer is saying Forrest Gump because of the box of chocolates quote, but it's not about food.
Nope.
I mean, they made bubblegum shrimp.
Oh my God.
No, that
that's rather food-related. But I feel like that's like the cop-out. Is it Ratatouille?
Yes, it is Ratatouille.
Yes! Thank God. Okay.
Very nice. That is such... I don't want to say it's underrated. I think it's properly rated because everyone loves it. But it's just so good.
It's not as talked about as a lot of... Yeah. It's not as talked about as a lot of Disney movies, which are just as good.
I will say that there is a little bit of plot there that does kill me, and I'm sorry, movie spoilers.
For
But
Ratatouille?
well, hey, you never know. You never know. You never know.
Decades.
Anyways, but like, Chef Gusteau loses a star, dies. I mean,
Dies.
come on. One bad rating and you die.
I strive to be as dramatic as Chef Gusteau.
I would like to believe that he died of a heart attack because he was morbidly obese.
That's probably it.
And it was just the stress as well. Like, I don't think he died because he got a bad rating.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the stress of the bad rating. Just put it over the edge.
It could have like caused a heart attack that already had, or like he clearly had a pre-existing condition.
But then like they sauce it up, and
good pun.
They remove another one of the stars, and they're just like, as is customary, and I'm like, has this happened before? Where?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sauce it up.
Mystery.
Right?
Yeah. Write it down. Sauce it up. I'm making a title for a future episode. That was great.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, Noah, what is mine?
Your favorite?
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming it's not Ratatouille. I don't think it is. I don't know any other food one. What's another good food one?
You're gonna be mad. Or maybe not.
Oh, I'm thinking. I mean, I'll just say Ratatouille, I guess.
It's Ratatouille.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely Ratatouille. I have watched more food-oriented movies than he has. Like, I really like the Jon Favreau one, the food truck one, whatever it's called.
I was just thinking about that one.
That's a great movie. I don't think Noah's seen that one.
Yeah,
Chef, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
It's worth a watch. It's quite good.
It's very good. We should watch it.
I really enjoy. I'm looking it up to make sure I'm thinking of the right movie. Sorry, the Wikipedia article is just so long. This is not what I wanted to get at. But the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel.
Oh.
For some reason, I feel like they had competing restaurants, but maybe I lied about that. But it was like two different families who had businesses across the street from each other that were very different backgrounds, and then they came together in the end. I'm doing a terrible retelling of it, but
is it like a Romeo and Juliet structure?
I think it might be.
Yeah, you can usually see those plots from a mile away. Let me guess. One of them was branded red, and the other one was branded blue.
How'd you know?
I know. We all learned from Nomeo and Juliet.
Nomeo.
I forgot about that movie. That movie gave me hives.
I adored that movie, and I also adored that they used the song they used for the trailers was I'm Still Standing, which is so good.
Oh, it's like a pun. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit. I didn't actually notice it was a pun until right then.
Oh, I thought that's what you meant.
Actually, thank you for enlightening me. That's actually really funny because they're gnomes.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Also, another Romeo and Juliet food movie, Little Italy.
I've heard of that one.
It's so good.
I haven't seen it though. That's good.
Yeah, Emma Roberts and Hans Christian Andersen, I think, the one who plays Anakin.
Really?
Yeah. The one who plays Anakin.
That's what she said.
Like Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah. What other Anakin?
I thought that was really like a first name, like a Madonna or a Cher, like you would have gotten who I was talking about.
Wait, hold on. That's not his name, is it?
No, it's Hayden Christensen.
Hayden
Christensen.
Oh my God. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, didn't Hans Christian Andersen?
Hold on a second.
Didn't he write The Ice Queen and a lot of other like fantasy stories that Disney movies are based off of?
Hang on.
Shannon, that was the most amazing Freudian
said?
slip. She said Hans Christian Andersen, who is a...
Hold on, I'm Googling this guy.
He wrote The Ice Queen.
Yeah. Hans Christian
Ice
Andersen.
Queen...
Oh my god. Yeah, he's not alive.
No!
Wow.
I knew something was wrong and I did not say anything.
Man, if I wasn't here...
Shannon, I'm
you
so sorry.
Pissed off the whole internet in 2 seconds.
I would have said something if you weren't here, but I didn't because you were here, and if there was something wrong, you would have also said something, and you didn't for a second there, and then you were like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, no, definitely as I was making the Anakin share joke, I was like, there's a reason.
I'm like, he does not have 3 names, but I couldn't think of what his name was.
Wow, that's so... It's like the same syllables, but also not at all.
I mean, I see where you went, and I understand, but like just now.
Oh my god, my face is hot. I'm so sorry for laughing at that so much, but that was so good.
That's okay. That was sufficiently embarrassing.
Shannon knows her fairy tale authors for sure, but apparently not her Star Wars actors.
Apparently not my Star Wars actors.
But the thing that kills me is, like, you were, like, almost close. Like, you had it. You had all the information, and once again, just didn't check off that last box. You were so close.
What a trend in my life.
Yeah.
Crazy. Anywho, well, literally, would recommend. Very good. Alright, next question.
Okay.
Alright, I think this is sort of an everyone kind of debate. Requested by Noah himself.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Let's do a marry, kill, bang, to quote him, instead of kiss, marry, kill.
Oh, that's why you asked me if you could swear. I think what he quoted was it use fudge instead, so it's like a food pun?
Yeah.
So fudge, marry, kill?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's funny. I now see why you were so entertained by that. That's very funny.
Alright, I like that better. Let's go with fudge, marry, kill.
Okay.
Wendy's?
Marry one, kill one, fudge one. Just like how he says in Step Brothers.
Noah, stop bringing up Step Brothers.
I can't.
So much room for activities.
It's such a quotable movie.
Shannon, have you seen Step Brothers?
Have you seen Step Brothers?
I can't say that I have.
I recommend you watch it once and only once and never again. It's only worth one watch.
Noah, how many times have you seen it?
Oh, too many. I quote the whole movie.
It's Will Ferrell and the voice of John C. Reilly, yeah. And believe it or not, they're stepbrothers.
Oh.
Indeed.
Anyway, we've
written by Hans Christian Andersen by chance?
I don't think so.
Okay, we've talked about this movie for too long.
Alright, so fudge, marry, kill, Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's.
Okay. And we're talking about the actual restaurant chains, not their mascots, right?
If you need to associate with the mascots to make it right, then you can do it. But
my F column is blank, then.
So, alright, so I have sound logic for this, which is why I requested this. So,
of course.
So, Mary, I would say Wendy's. It's just like it's all around good. They have that all natural beef gimmick. Square burger. I mean, like, but like all around, like just generally pretty good. No, not in the bad category. And here's where it's about to get controversial. Burger King. I'm sorry, Burger King sucks. It's just bad.
Why is that controversial? I thought everyone knew that.
Apparently, there is a very big Burger King following. There are hardcore
it's just
fans.
not here on the East
like
Coast.
Mostly just not in Massachusetts.
Mm.
I mean, like at least the people I've talked to, I've never met, but like I have been to the West Coast, and there are a lot of Burger Kings, and I have noticed that
all of our Burger Kings have become dunks.
Yeah, it's really weird. And like obviously like like McDonald's is like your dirty little secret, like so you'd fudge McDonald's, it's like you go there occasionally and you're just like, I need a McChicken right now.
Oh my
Okay?
God.
I need a McChicken with the cheese and the extra mayo. I need it right now. I need to go down there and get it. There's always one close by.
Mm-hmm.
And like you can get a McChicken, Big Mac. My favorite order, this is gonna sound awful, is I go for the triple three McChickens, a Big Mac, a large fry, and a large Sprite.
I have
So
never seen you order that.
Well, I don't do it with you.
It's the 2 a.m. order exclusively.
That is a
Oh,
huge
yeah.
order.
It
Because like
is
at
a
Wendy's, he'll order like
disgusting order.
he orders 3 burgers at Wendy's, but nothing else. Like just 3 burgers.
You know what the best part is? How much do you think that costs?
I bet you for McDonald's right now probably $30. They're so expensive compared to fast food, but
No, because the McChickens, they're like $1.50, so it ends up
Really?
being like $21.
it's still a lot of money.
It's still big for a fast food order, but I mean it's the same as if you would go out to a restaurant, just probably triple the calorie count.
Okay.
Oh.
I
All right,
hate
well, anyways, I've had my spiel. You guys go.
I hate to say I agree with you. If I were to kill one off, it would be the Burger King. Burger King has nothing for me. Their onion rings are like they're a thing. I like onion rings, don't like theirs. I would marry Wendy's. Wendy's is just the perfect. Their nuggets are good. Their burgers are good. They have the better. They have the cheese sauce. Their fries are pretty good. McDonald's fries are better, but specifically because they're like crispier. But yeah, McDonald's is like the guilty pleasure, like late at night or like it's a Tuesday and I want lunch kind of food. Whereas Wendy's is like I'm not as guilty going to get Wendy's.
Yeah, Wendy's is there for you. Like McDonald's is like your dirty side chick.
Yeah. And then Burger King is like the greasy cousin that shows
We
up.
don't go there.
Yeah, yes. He's got the crown on with the shirt too tight.
He's the racist uncle.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Sure.
Nobody wants to talk with.
Yikes. I don't know about racist. I feel like that's a little bit extra, but he's definitely like the one that's way too political.
Mm.
Mhm.
And he brings nothing to the table.
He'll bring up political topics. Depressed about them.
Yes.
Yeah. Did this question go the way you wanted it to, Noah?
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right.
Good.
Shannon, do
spiel.
you have an FMK to throw into the ring, or are you good?
I think I agree with you. I was trying to mess around with the options while you guys were explaining your explanations, and I think we nailed it.
Okay.
There's no better way to.
I gotta do another one of these, not for this podcast, it's gonna take too long, but like with like Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A versus like the chicken oriented ones, because man, those have a special place in my heart.
Mm.
Love me some chicken fingers.
Make it a second. We could make it like a segment, Fudge, Marry, Kill, for like a whole bunch of things.
That would be fun.
That could be fun for sure.
Yeah. We also have ideas to do like brackets in the future, and I think a fast food place bracket would be fun.
Oh, like tier list?
Yeah. Well, not a tier list, but like a tournament bracket.
Oh,
like a March Madness kind of.
Oh, yeah, like Hoobie too.
Yeah.
I think tier lists are a little bit more visual than a podcast would be like responsive to.
I understand.
Whereas like you can work on pairings one by one. But I'm not opposed to doing it like in general. I just don't know. We'd have to test it out for this. But yeah, there's that question. Anyway.
Awesome. Great. Would you say we have time for like one more question or a little bit more than that?
We probably have more than that. We're 40 minutes, so or a little over that, 45. But I'm okay like going a little over an hour. That's fine with me.
Solid. Okay. If someone wants to give me a time check, because I don't remember when we started. Just like a few minute warning, because I have one question that's like a good ending, but.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So, in that case, alrighty. Noah, What is Katelynn's favorite ice cream to get specifically from the gas station freezer?
The Snickers one.
Oh, you're so close.
No, it's not. Is it the Twix? Oh, God. They're like the same.
I've never bought the Snickers one, ever. But
Whoa.
you had the right idea. Oh, the Twix one's got the cookie in it. Oh. And the toffee chunks. Oh, so good.
Wow. Noah, do you have a gas station ice cream preference?
I don't.
I guess I should ask Katelynn.
So
if you do.
You see, most things I would say I have like a gas station preference to, but that's not one of them.
Usually when we're at the gas station, he'll buy like a snack that isn't from the ice cream thing, and I'll buy the ice cream. So often his is like he bought a Slim Jim or something instead of the ice cream.
Slim Jims go hard.
Those were the road trip refuel.
Yeah,
that I would go to all the time.
It was the Jenna and Julian podcast, where they did they made up slogans for brands, and the Slim Jim one was "Enjoy your road trip."
Yeah,
I've never forgotten it, nor have I forgotten Jenna. But it was brilliant. I think Julian came up with that one.
I love it. That's so good. I've been seeing there's a gas station not far from where I live that has Dippin' Dots in the freezer. I don't know if every gas station has that.
I don't think so.
Here's my hot take of the podcast, because I'm probably going to have one per podcast. Don't really like Dippin' Dots.
Really?
I mean,
a lot of people
honestly,
love
that's
them.
Fair. I think people like the nostalgia more than the actual thing.
That's fair. It is very associated with, if you're from this region, lol, and you know Canopy Lake Park. That's,
yeah.
That's fair.
It's definitely synonymous with okay, you're going to Canopy for the day. It's hot out. You go through the misting tent, and you're like, I feel a little relieved, but I'm still sweating.
I forgot about the misting tent.
And then you go grab some Dippin' Dots.
I stopped going in the summer, so that's funny. The 10 out of 10 strategy, though, especially if you're going with somebody else, someone gets fried dough and someone else gets vanilla ice cream, and you dip the fried dough in the ice cream.
Ooh.
Oh.
And you split it with that person. I mean, you could each get 2, but that's just a lot. It's very heavy. But yeah, fried dough with vanilla ice cream is, so good. See, It's the same kind of, combo of, fries and vanilla, milkshake or, a Frosty, which I'm sure we've all done and probably enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
So that's not gonna be much of a debate, but it's the same kind of feeling, the nice warm bread type or potato and a nice cold vanilla ice cream. Perfect.
Wow. Do you put cayenne pepper on that?
I'm sure it could work. For some reason it worked for Noah on strawberries.
That's so funny. I still can't get over it. It reminds me of that Drake and Josh episode where so I think Drake puts cumin instead of cinnamon.
Oh no.
Oh man.
I love it. Alrighty. Moving on to the next question. I just asked Noah one about Katelynn. Right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So Katelynn, what is Noah's favorite brand of chocolate?
Oh no.
I've gone on for ages about this. I've said it many times. I normally mention it around Christmas.
Okay. I have an answer in my head. I don't know how it's Christmas oriented, but I'm going to say Toblerone.
Yes.
Yes.
I just normally see them around Christmas, and I'm like, I want that, and I
don't usually like Toblerones, but I'm very much very dark chocolate. I've tried yours. I like dark chocolate and bitter chocolate, and Toblerones are pretty sweet for me.
They have a dark chocolate version.
I've never tried that one. I'll have to try it.
Neither have I. I always wanted it.
All right, put that on the list of things we need to do, which is now 700 things long.
Yes.
And then as soon as we're looking for something to do, we will ignore said list. and do something we've done before.
That's always how it goes.
Yeah. Oh, we should watch this movie. Hey, you want to go watch Ratatouille again? Yes.
Right.
I might go watch Ratatouille later.
You want to watch it tomorrow? Since we're hanging out tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
Ratatouille. And we have soup!
Ratatouille.
It's gonna be a date. Hell yeah. I'm making chicken yogi soup tomorrow.
I have 2 thoughts related to the chocolate answer.
Yeah.
So I want to hang on to both of those. So, Toblerones. So good. I feel like I never reach for them, but then when they're there, I'm like, oh yeah, I like those. And they're good. And it is, it's not a Christmas thing, but it is always around the holidays. Wild. But Katelynn, I wanted to ask you, because you said you were a fan of dark bitter chocolate. Were you always a fan of dark bitter chocolate, or did you grow a taste for it as you got older?
I can't remember a time where, like, I really disliked it. I think I always kind of liked it, but, like, as I grew up, I started actually getting it more and, like, stopped, like, eating Hershey Kisses, like, as a kid. So, like, maybe 7th grade, I was like, all right, I really like dark chocolate. I don't like milk chocolate, like Hershey's milk chocolate. I don't even eat it anymore. I'm like, this is gross. I'd rather have like a dark chocolate.
Really? Even that's too light for you.
Yeah, I'd actually rather go for like a Ghirardelli or Lindt, and not just because they're like the quote unquote fancier chocolates. They have a higher percent or less sugar than like the special dark Hershey. I like them bitter. But for some reason, I don't like my coffee bitter. I like my coffee, like, sweet. But, yeah.
Interesting. Okay, because I had this theory, and I've been talking about it with other people in my life, too. But, like, it's almost like a rite of passage, moving into adulthood, is that you grow a taste for dark chocolate.
Yes.
Like, suddenly you don't like the super sweet white or milk anymore. Like, you have to kind of tone it down a notch as you grow up. I don't know if you guys experience that.
Absolutely.
I think so.
I definitely I liked dark chocolate for a very long time, but as of like maybe junior year of high school to like maybe sophomore year of college, when I was actually like, I actually hate milk chocolate. Like, I don't even like it anymore. So I've gone full transition at this point. Like, I'll go after like chocolate chips now because they're usually semi-sweet or dark. But, like, I won't buy Hershey bars anymore. I don't even get, like, Kit Kats and Reese's and stuff as often. I'd rather get, like, a dark chocolate, like, bar.
I vibe with that.
I'm so boring now. However, Ferrero Rocher can be as milk chocolate as it wants, and I will still adore Ferrero Rocher as of right now.
That is good.
Right. I have a follow-up question for this. What is your dark chocolate threshold? What percent cocoa do you say, like, I can't eat it?
75 to 80 is as bitter as I'll go. After that, it's just painful.
Have you tried the 92?
I have. It's disgusting.
It's like a spoonful of cocoa powder.
It makes your tongue dry. Like, literally, there's nothing to it. It's so drying, like too. Yeah.
Yeah, my friend Lauren is also a huge fan of dark chocolate, and she got the 92 one, and she loved it. Like, she wouldn't have a lot of it at once, but she would, like, break off pieces and put it in her oatmeal. And I'm like, that's a different breed.
At least she's mixing it with something. But yeah, the Trader Joe's dark chocolate that's, like, 72% is really good to eat, like, alone as a bar. I just have, like, one square, and that's all I need. Chocolate.
Yeah, I would say 75 is my dead max.
I have a dark chocolate mint Kit Kats in my fridge right now, and I'm gonna go get some after this. They taste like Andes candies. They're delicious.
Andes candies?
The Olive Garden ones. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I really respect restaurants that have those out instead of mints.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good topic. I love chocolate.
Good topic. Gotta love chocolate. You can't go wrong with it.
No, unless it's 92% in most cases.
Yes. That is
wrong. Then
I tried sweetening it once with like Truvia, and it was not even. You can't sweeten that stuff. It's too far gone.
Would you just pour it on top of it?
I melted it.
Oh.
It did nothing. You need, like, actual sugar and chocolate.
Let's do another question on the handy-dandy list here. Noah, what is Katelyn's favorite meal that she's ever had at your house?
Damn. She doesn't normally like them.
That's not true. Don't say that. If your parents ever listen to this, do not say that.
Okay.
It's not true. You're lying.
I'm gonna say tacos.
No.
Okay.
We had it twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh?
Like cookout oriented? No.
No.
What? Alright. What'd you come over for twice? Is it dessert?
No.
Or is it like a meal?
It's a dish. It was a dish, part of a bigger meal.
Oh, lasagna.
No.
God damn.
I've never had your mom's lasagna. She hasn't made it in all the time that I've known you.
You said you did.
No, I would love to try it.
Okay.
I'll give you one big hint then, because I'm considering this a wash. Lucas made it.
Lucas made it?
Yeah.
The fish?
Lucas is his brother. You're in the right day.
On Christmas?
Christmas Eve. I do
So
Christmas Eve with his family. No. What was the appetizer? Come on, buddy. Oh my god. It was shrimp. It was a shrimp dish he made.
Coconut shrimp.
It was coconut shrimp.
Oh.
It was, I ate half of it, and your mom was like, do you want the rest of it? I was like, I'm gonna explode. That was a hard one, for sure. But yeah, no, that shrimp, ooh, so good.
Fair enough.
That whole meal was good. Your brother did a great job.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a pretty good cook. I'm not gonna lie. He's really good. He does very often make very odd things. But, I mean, he's a good cook. He knows what to do.
He knows what to do. He know how cook.
He know how spatula.
They do, for Christmas Eve, they do like a, what is it? It's like 7 dish, 7 seafood dinner for Christmas Eve.
The old Italian thing is you do the 7 fishes of on Christmas Eve. I'm not sure 100% what it represents. It's just what you do. But yeah, you just make 7 dishes that include seafood or are seafood, and just kind of go ham.
Mm. His dad is not a fan of seafood, but me, Noah, and his mom adore it because I just get to go over in my PJs on Christmas Eve and we just eat fish and watch a movie. It's great. It's one of my favorite ways I've ever spent a holiday.
That's great. I really enjoy holidays where it's just like you show up in your jammies, you're with the people that you actually like, and you're like, let's just eat food and hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have reached an hour if you'd like to add your final question.
Alrighty. The final question, the same for both of you. It could be separate answers or same answer. What is your favorite food-related memory that you share with the other person?
Oh, what a good question.
That is nice.
Do I have an answer? I don't know.
Hold on, I gotta dig in the memory banks.
I know.
Yeah. Ended on a sappy note.
Because we've just cooked so many things together and done all of our dates usually involve like going out to dinner or specifically making a food.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got it. I'm gonna give Noah more time to think, but I have one that definitely is not what Noah's answer is, and that's okay. He's not gonna think of it. Is what I mean by that.
No, I got one.
Do you want to go first or me first?
Yeah, let me go first. It's when we took a vacation up to Salisbury Beach, and we stayed there for a week and just had fun cooking in the kitchen,
Yeah.
And made burgers on the grill. Pretty nice and relaxing.
That was fun.
I did
That's
have
a good
poison.
one.
I did have poison oak at the time, and I was every time I went in the salt water, I wanted to kill myself. But
Ooh,
it's fine.
that's
I'm good
rough.
now.
Yikes.
That's telling though that it's still a favorite memory, even though
Yeah.
you were in pain.
That's
It
just my
was
usual state.
it was a mostly rough week, but it was very fun. It was the first time we spent like more than a day on our own just with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fun. The salt water helped the itching a little bit, but not at night. We used cold, wet towels at night to keep him from scratching himself to death.
Oh no.
I wish.
Mine is a little bit less pain ridden.
That's good.
Right at the beginning of like the quarantine, when like everyone was in lockdown, no one was going anywhere. He would come over during the week or whatever, and we'd pick up Buffalo Wild Wings, and we'd just have a little picnic on my bed. And this like my favorite memory is a collection where we did that like once a week for like 2 months. But it was like my favorite way to like enjoy like the quarantine, which is very like stressful otherwise, and like I was in school and everything, and they just came over and we'd like put like the string lights on and we set up a movie and we just ate chicken nuggets in my bed.
I'm pretty sure we did do that once, and we did watch Ratatouille.
We've mentioned Buffalo Wild Wings and Ratatouille separately like 4 times each in this podcast.
Fun fact, they go on the same 3 dates every time they go.
Honestly, facts. We do the same thing every time.
Pretty much.
But like I think I thrive on repetition. I like doing things that are like that we do often or that like are easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of my questions I'll spoil because we're probably not going to get to it is one of my questions I set up for Noah was name 3 restaurants I order the same food every time and what is the dish.
Yeah.
I order the same thing at each restaurant. Like I have one dish at each restaurant that I order. I love repetition, predictability, and things like that. So like doing the same thing all the time, I adore.
You want me to throw out the answer?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
All right, Cheesecake Factory, orange chicken with the white rice.
Hell yeah, yep.
Chili's, typically the smokestack combo with the jalapeno smoked sausage, the crispers, and the quesadilla. Or sometimes nixnay the quesadilla.
I mean, wrong, but yeah, I only ever get 2.
Okay.
So,
regardless,
sure, half
same
points
idea.
on that one.
From that list.
And Buffalo Wild Wings, you normally get something with 2 sauces, but you always get the Asian zing as one of them.
Yeah.
It's not always the honey barbecue for the other one, though. Sometimes it changes.
That is true. What about
a
long?
Bonus,
yeah.
Everywhere else, chicken tenders.
Old reliable.
Yeah. Yep.
If there's chicken tendies with honey mustard and fries, she's on it.
I excluded the Chili's one from my answer key that I sent Shannon because the thing I used to order all the time is no longer an option. But he got it for the most part. It's either the chicken crispers, hence the anything with chicken tenders, or it's like the sausage and chicken tender combo thing because it comes with the corn and the Texas toast. But yeah, I got the same thing everywhere. He could probably order for me at almost any restaurant.
Pretty much. Oh, and I'll throw the Texas Roadhouse one in there too. It is the country fried steak with the cream gravy. Sometimes asks for it on the side and still doesn't get it on the side. Gets it dumped on the thing. With the salad and mashed potatoes, also with gravy.
100%. What's the dressing on the salad?
Italian.
Perfect.
Or wow.
Italian.
Ending on a perfect score.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I'll forgive the favorite dish at your house question. I'll give you a gold star. That's it. I hope everyone listening has learned something about us, which is we're very predictable people.
Yeah, I mean, I've learned things. This was so delightful. I thank you guys for being here and for answering my crazy questions. I feel like food is such a great way to connect with someone and have great memories. So thank you for sharing those.
Thank you. Thank you for finding those questions too. This was fun.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, Noah. You'll be back.
Anytime. Yeah, come on back.
All right, I'll leave it there. Thank you, everybody. I'm
Thanks for
logging off
listening.
now.
Yeah,
Goodbye.